Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come, ye, oh,
Last week
come.
we focused on Our Lady, so this week I'd like to reflect on Saint Joseph and his place in the Nativity story. Let's return to two thoughts I shared during our first video. First, the words of Pope Francis. For a Christian, to hope means the certainty of being on a journey with Christ toward the Father who awaits us. And second, from Monsignor Roger Landry. If we grasp that God with us is still with us, whispering to us in the midst of difficulties, "Don't be afraid, I am with you. We will confront this together," then whatever problems we're facing will not seem nearly as overwhelming. These two passages really apply to Joseph in the context of the Nativity. First, he receives an unexpected visit from an angel telling him not to be afraid to take Mary as his wife, despite the fact that she's pregnant with a child that is not his. He does what the angel tells him. When the time comes for Mary to give birth, Joseph can't secure an appropriate place for them to stay. Think about it. Whether it was a cave or a stable, Mary had to give birth outdoors in a very primitive place. No man would want that for his wife. But that's not all. After the visit of the Magi, Joseph has another dream in which an angel tells him to pick up and take his family to Egypt, a foreign country. Then, after the death of Herod, the angel appears to Joseph again and tells him to take his family back to Israel. That's a lot of traveling, and it's not like they could just book a couple of flights. They went on foot. What was Joseph's response each time he received a mysterious angelic message? He didn't say much of anything, but he sprang into action. He did what the angel told him, following God's will. God's providence was at work, even through Joseph's fears. Joseph teaches us that we must never be afraid to let the Lord steer our course. God is always with us on our journey, and he always sees the bigger picture. These words of Pope St. Paul VI have been incorporated into our constitutions. This is the secret of the greatness of St. Joseph. He made his life a service, a sacrifice to the mystery of the Incarnation and to the redemptive mission that is joined to it. He gave his total gift of self, of his life, of his work, having converted his human vocation to domestic love into the superhuman oblation of himself, of his heart and all his abilities, into the love placed at the service of the Messiah conceived in his home. Unforeseen things always happen during the holidays. Some of these surprises are joyful, and others bring inconveniences, suffering, or hardship. This Christmas, let's pay more attention to St. Joseph, asking him to help us see God's providence in whatever happens, whether seemingly good or bad, helping us to grow in the conviction that we are on a journey with Christ toward the Father who loves us and awaits us.
Come.